All right, what's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be going over my live trades, also my pre-market analysis. So let's get into it. So as you guys can see on my screen, I have my pre-market analysis up and I have some notes from the morning. I have SPY trading with its 180-day range again, and now it's trending up so far. Looking to see how these levels react today. Upside potential to 686. And downside potential to 680. Clean uptrend, and it's holding pre-market support level at the moment, looking to see how these levels react and use order flow to dictate the buyers and sellers. Long if it can hold support, short if it can break and retest, providing a confirmation. Last 2 days have been two green days with a strong end of the session. So as you guys can notice, on the last 2 days, it has dipped down and provided a buy opportunity where it closes towards the high of the session, and it did it here. Um, it dipped down morning, it bounced, and it closed towards the high. Here, we're having a rejection of its pre-market resistance, right? Which is also a resistance from yesterday. We have some areas of support that we can see clearly. And so we're just looking to see how these levels react in the market today and pretty much dictate buyers and sellers and how they react to these levels, right? So with this first, what you guys are seeing here was my first trade idea. I was looking to short around this level, which was a previous area of confliction during pre-market. I wasn't able to capitalize on this move. Um, I didn't yet have the confidence in the morning to take on the trade, but this was a fantastic idea. This had came into a it had a huge move up, came into a level, started consolidating, and I was having trouble getting over this 684.30 level, right? Um, and it's an area that was previously rejected. And then I was looking to take a short. I wasn't able to capitalize on this move, so I missed out on it. And then usually what happens with my trading is I start to get impatient. So what I was doing was just looking to be extremely patient and trying to let a trade come to me. As you guys can see, we're having a series of lower lows, extremely choppy, had some choppiness, but then had its move to the upside. It's having a pullback and it's providing an upside move. So what I'm noticing here is it's having a big move up, a strong move down, a big move up. So what I'm pretty much looking to do is purchase, if possible, one of these big moves down, because this is so far showing me it's having a continuation of the upside pressure. So here, I wouldn't have looking to buy this because it's at the top of the range. And usually when I purchase at the top of the range, it doesn't give me the best risk to reward. So that's why I was looking to see if it can have a pullback, and like allow me to purchase this at a better price. The only pullback it provided was this little wick right here, but in complete honesty, it wasn't enough for me at the time, and it didn't give me enough conviction. But this is looking back at it, this is pretty bullish, The fact that it pushes down and immediately gets bought up on the same candle, that's that's showing that buyers are pretty strong. But at the same time, looking to, have the best risk reward possible and put myself in the best position to capitalize on these moves. It ended up having a fantastic move to the upside, and pretty much I am looking to capitalize on this strong move up and catch a reversal. Reason being, I'm not trying to guess the top, but the thing is, I was seeing some downside pressure, And not only that, but we have seen previously that it has a strong move up, strong move down, strong move up, strong move down. So I'm having the anticipation of, seeing a strong move back down. And it did not, and it ended up not working. So I think I try to take another stab at it. I cancel my trade and oh wait, hold on. So okay, 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 okay. Okay. So this move I actually missed. As you guys can see, I'm gonna place my order looking to short this. I see a huge amount of selling pressure in the market, which we're gonna start to see. Um, let's see if it shows up here. Well, you're gonna start seeing buying pressure because this is the put option, right? You're gonna see a lot of orders. Boom, they start to step in. I I placed my order, 95 cents. But this immediately had went up like 3 cents. And so my risk to reward was like a 10 cents stop loss. I was giving it more than enough room, all the way down to here. And I noticed that it's not gonna fill my order. It's continuing its move to the upside. And if I'm not mistaken, it has its little pullback and a continuation to the downside. So yeah, I end up missing that move, that short play. But that would have been a fantastic trade. That would have been, with the entry I was trying to get it at, it should have been like a 4-to-1. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capitalize on it. So now we're looking to take a long at this area in which there is a resistance, looking to see if we can have a break and retest. So it broke out. It's now retesting an area, seeing some buying pressure in this area. So looking to see if buyers can continue with this upside pressure. I was in the money at one point, so this gave me conviction to hold. Looking to see how this reacts. So buyers and sellers are having a battle at the moment, and I'm just looking to be patient. And it ended up not working. This ended up not working, so now I'm down two trades in a row. And then looking to purchase in this area of confliction as well. An area that was once previously rejected. I'm seeing buying pressure step in on the tape. Looking to see if we can get a little bounce. So at this point, I'm just looking not to take a full stop, but I'm looking to, just get out quick if I'm wrong. So we had a little period of consolidation, and once again, the sellers took over. So pretty much, this whole uptrend that it was having, it completely it was that idea was completely thrown away. So it's that time to start thinking a little bit different on this because it's just showing different it's just showing now some new information. Pretty much it's not holding this, this is what it's having. And one thing I did notice here was I didn't take any trades or anything. But as you guys can see from before, like I was stating, a big move up with a big move down with a big move up. So what we're gonna see here is it's gonna have a big move up, big move down, big move up, as you guys can see. And on the option premium, it's bouncing at the same level, this 70 cents level. It's bouncing. So, but at this point, and I was down my I think 2.5 hour. I checked after. And I was like, oh, okay. So look where it came up to. Um, this ended up coming up to an area that was previously rejected in the morning. So this would have been in complete honesty, hindsight, of a great short. I wasn't able to see it in the moment. So I was just trying to look for something more obvious, but you know, um, me being down on the day, I was trying to be conservative, and sometimes being conservative, you know, shies you away from seeing like what you're actually like what's actually there. And I end up trying to take, um, I think I end up trying to take a long here. This came back into an area of supply, pre-market supply. I'm starting to like this move. I bought this pretty high and have a small stop loss. I'm having a small stop loss. I think I get into this trade. Yeah, I'm in the money. I'm in the money, but it's super wicky and pretty much it's showing me that there's no follow through. So looking to get out this stock if it goes break even. Um, it had a nice little wick up, but the thing was with this trade, I had a pretty bad fill. I got filled pretty high, so I wasn't able to capitalize this like I should have. So I made a little bit of money on that trade, looking to see if I can start recovering a bit. So I decided to take one more stab at this wherever I see buyer step in, anticipating a continuation. And oh, this was my last trade. This was my last trade. And this was kind of annoying. Like what you guys are gonna see is I take my trade, I put my stop loss um at $1.07. My stop loss is $1.02, right? Boom, it touched my $1.02. It stopped me out, and then look what happens right after. It ends up going to my 2 to 1. Yeah, so it pretty much, yeah. I got in, stopped me out, it wicked me out, and then it had a continuation of the move and hit my 2 to 1. I wasn't necessarily looking for a reversal, but seeing the buyers in there, um, I just was trying to capitalize on the bounces. We end up getting the bounce that I was looking for. Um, minimum I would have got out break even if I wasn't able to capitalize, but the fact that it just stopped me out, it was pretty annoying. Um, so yeah, not much to say here. I pretty much missed the first trade I missed completely, right? The other trade, I put my order out there, fantastic idea, and missed the trade completely. And this last trade right here that could have actually recovered, helped me recover, um, got stopped out by a penny. Got stopped out on the penny pretty much. But yeah, this is trading, half of my ideas were good. I'm managing my losses at the end of the day. So it's just about trying to capitalize on whatever I'm seeing and the moves that I am trying to take, the opportunities I am trying to take. I'm gonna keep trying to look for those type of trades, keep trying to capitalize on these type of trades and it should work. It should work, and whatever's not working, I'm going to keep looking to get better at, and yeah, it's gonna go great from here. It's gonna go great from here. I don't feel bad about this loss. I'm happy that I'm able to execute and take on risk. And also, I'm happy that I see these good opportunities, I'm able to see order flow and buyers and sellers in the market and try to capitalize on it. It's unfortunate. I mean, it's not unfortunate, but it's kind of annoying that I didn't get filled on that great short, and it was kind of annoying I got stopped out by the penny, but this is trading. It happens. Looking to try again tomorrow if the opportunities presents itself. And yeah, just looking to keep on managing my risk, you know, because first and foremost, we're not just traders, but we're risk managers. We got to manage our risk, and try to survive. And I know if if you're able to survive in the market, you're ahead of 80% of the people, once you learn how to survive. And so pretty much that's what I've been able to do. I've been able to survive. I've been able to conserve my capital. And now it's just about journaling my trades, figuring out what works, building more criteria, building data. This is all data for me, and just looking to get better at it, and I will get better at it. So looking forward to what the future stores. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys appreciate the transparency, and I hope you guys find value in it. And if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.